Good evening, everybody. Let me turn this down. Good evening, YouTube. This is Johnny Mac 365 coming to you this evening. Hello, YouTube. To my subscribers, I thank you. My new subscribers, thank you very much. I appreciate all of you. Your comments, I appreciate. Listen, y'all. I just got finished watching TREECEY's video, and shout out to TREECEY. And shout out to Ali Black. Shout out to James Caldwell. I appreciate you all because you all have, again, inspired and motivated me. Now, this live with Nicole, Tyler, and James Caldwell. I have a word from Miss Nicole Tyler. Of course, my observation. Now, Nicole Tyler, one of the things that is a horrendous fault in you is that you run off at the mouth constantly. You don't listen. You ask questions and don't wait for the answer. You don't listen for the answer. And you just yatata, 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 yatata. Any kind of debate, any kind of discussion is based upon listening more than you speak. You speak too much. You talk too much, over talking everybody else so that the points are not being clear. And then you act like a victim when you do what you do and people come after you. Now, what you said in this video, you contradicted yourself so many different times in one breath that it was terrible. That's the only, for the lack of a better word, it was terrible. You contradicted yourself. You said you didn't remember, then you remembered, and then you didn't remember again what was in those videos. You deleted the videos, but you remembered what was in the videos, but you didn't remember what was in the videos. Who's on first? No, what's on second? I don't know who's on third. Now, girl, I want to like you. I really want to like you. However, especially after you separated yourself from TSCC. But baby girl, you seem to be really screwed up. I think maybe you did one of those numbers like the 5 foolish versions in the Bible. You went too far, stayed too long, and you got back too late, my dear. Because baby, that mess that you were carrying on in that conversation tonight made you look like a complete idiot. Girl, it made you look like a complete idiot. Complete idiot. You don't listen. And in any conversation, the most important part of the conversation is being able to listen. I don't know what happened in your life to cause you to be so defensive, but you're very defensive and you're always trying to turn the conversation or the interaction to for somebody else to be responsible for your actions. You don't take responsibility. You don't stand in your ish. You don't stand in it, but you want to be respected. How can you be respected when you don't stand in your shit? You don't own it. You do not own it. You deflect it. You put it off on somebody else. Your fault for your behavior is because of what somebody else does. No one can control you from outside of you. And if you are out of control, that means that you can't control yourself. I mean, you know, you women on it, and I knew that somewhere in the conversation, the woman thing was going to come up. And you brought it up with slick shade and then trying to when you knew you couldn't win the argument, you went for the emotional side of the male, wanting people to feel sorry for you. And you know everybody is saying the same thing. How can everybody be wrong? Now, if somebody lied on you, you told the lie that they repeated. You told every lie that you said was a lie. So if it was a lie, girl, you told it. I don't get, the thought pattern of these people. Y'all really need to watch more Iyanla. Really. Because Iyanla will give you the tools to work that stuff out. Because right now, girl, you got some work to do. You have got some work to do. You got a job, baby girl. You got a job. That was horrendous. It was excruciating. It really was. It was excruciating. I mean, it's like you don't hear anybody else but what's going on in your head. And the moment they say something, you take that point and you deflect it someplace else to try to get out of the pressure. You will never be a diamond because you can't take the pressure, sweetheart. You can't take the pressure. And understand me, there are some coal that when put in the ground under pressure to make diamonds that don't make it. Not every piece of coal makes it to be a diamond, baby. Not everyone. So when you use the diamond analogy, make sure that you've done your homework and you understand that the making of a diamond is really not as simple as you allude it to be. Because if it's not a strong piece of coal, it's not going to stand up under the pressure. And you, my dear, you cannot stand up under the pressure. You do things out of emotion and then you run and make yourself the victim and everybody else is the villain. I have yet to hear you say, yes, I was the villain in that situation. I said that. I did that. This is the reason why I said that or I did that. But you don't do that. I can't even put you in the classification of a child. Because if you ask a child enough, that child will tell you the truth. They may say 3 or 4 times, no, I didn't do it. 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 But at a point, they will tell you, Mommy, I did it. I messed with your makeup. I dropped it on the floor. I tried to clean it up. But you don't do that. You grip your heels in and convince yourself that you are right and the other individual or individuals are wrong. Now, you said you didn't remember the things that happened in those videos. However, you can remember the videos from the past where people went in on you and you went in on them today in a rant, in a video. You're hung by your tongue, my dear. You have to remember what you say. If you can't remember it, write it down so that when you are checked, you come up with the right answers. Because everybody in TREECEY Living My Truth chat was looking at you like you were completely certified. You made very little sense, and every question, and I can't understand how you come into somebody's chat and you're being interviewed, if you will. You call in And all of a sudden, you start asking the questions of the person that you're in the debate with. Not the host, but the debate. And you're going to tell the person whose platform it is to hold on. That's disrespectful. And then you came out during the whole time and you insinuated that TREECEY was repeating a lie. And if you don't believe me, watch the replay, sister girl, and you will hear what you said. So if the lie is being repeated by anybody, TREECEY, Brother Jay, anybody, you told the lie that was repeated. You told the lie. Everybody cannot be wrong, my sister. Everybody cannot be wrong. Every conversation that comes up with this issue, everybody, different people, mind you, but everybody is saying the same thing. These are people who watched your video before you took it down. And there's no way you can sit up here and say, no, I didn't say that in that video. I don't remember what I said in that video because I took the video down. If you standing in your ish, my dear, you would leave the videos up. Those are the workings of a coward. Those are the workings of someone that does not know themselves and basically has no control over themselves, my dear. You got me all. No, you ain't got me messed up because, again, this is not a disappointment to me because I have no unreal expectations of you. In other words, you gonna do what you do and you gonna be who you are. And these YouTube streets are showing you who you are. Everybody else has a clue because we've watched your behavior. Again, you can say anything out of your mouth, but your behavior is going to tell me who you are. And so far, you may not be with TSCC and them, but now I see why you're over there. Now I see why you were over there. I really see why you were over there. Because you don't have control over your own brain. You have not mastered the power in your own brain. Haven't even tapped into it. I'm just done. My God. Lord Jesus. And I really did want to start liking you. I was subscribed to you a while ago. I was. But then when you started getting all crazy, I had to unsubscribe, my sister. Because you started looking all crazy. And I was very glad that you got out of that situation. But getting out of that group and not doing the work is like still being in the group. Because you still have the remnants of that behavior. Baby, all I can say is, wow. Just wow. So unfortunate. And in the voice of Kwani, it's laughable. It's laughable. You, honey, you are laughable. Just laughable. Wow. Well, again, thank you, YouTube, my subscribers, my new subscribers, for letting me vent, letting me let this out, because I really, that was some kind of spectacle. A real spectacle. Real spectacle, baby. But again, I thank you all. Thank you all for watching. Like, subscribe, hit that bell. This is Johnny Mac 365. I appreciate you stopping by. Much love to you. Much love to you all. And again, TREECEY Living My Truth, James Caldwell, Ali Black. Thank you all. Much love.